Hey everybody, now it's actually Saturday, and going on a trip. Tyler came, picked me up, about 6:45ish, then we drove uptown, we got Arthur. Originally we were planning on going on Sunday, but apparently it's gonna rain in the Bruce Peninsula on Sunday, so we're going today instead, which sadly means no Dandy on this trip. Anyways, we're stopped at Orangeville, got some McDonald's, tried to make a chicken, I don't know, something, chicken breakfast sandwich. And we've been on the road for like an hour and a bit, and we're already past where I bike to. But yeah, oh well. Fairly nice drive up. You know, this is the road that I think Google would recommended most of the time. And sometimes it looks alright, like there's pavement parts, but there's also a lot of gravel parts on the shoulder. I don't know. Also, it's just a pretty busy road. But anyways, headed to the Bruce Peninsula, even though we kind of know that it fills up pretty early, and we did not make it in time. So, that was a bit of a bummer. But keep heading north to Toba Murray. And they have like the 5 Fathoms or something. And there was some parking here. They have a lookout tower, but it's closed. Kind of BS. Maybe we'll jump over that gate at the before we leave. But on to the hike. You know, starts off with a pretty nice gravel path through the woods. Lots of moss. There's also a fair amount of people walking around here. Seems like a lot of them have swimming gear. Oh, and all these mushrooms growing in the woods. Yep. So not too far from the parking lot, there's a little observation deck. And there's people down there swimming and stuff. Getting in the water. The water does look pretty clean right now. Very clear. And yeah, just head back a little bit. And there's a side trail. Goes out to a different point, I think. And I'm not really paying too close attention to the trail markers. Kinda just figured it would stay along the shore line. And guess I wasn't paying enough attention because I kind of went off trail for a bit, I guess. I was like, oh, maybe I'm a little bit lost right now. Don't think there's supposed to be all these branches along the trail. But I saw a cool mushroom, and I peed in the middle of the woods because I didn't see where the outhouses were before we started this hike. But eventually I saw some people walking around, and I was like, oh, okay, that's probably where the trail is. And it was where the trail was. So, you know, that was just like a 5-minute lost in the woods. So yeah, continue on. Oh yeah, this mushroom log. Very cool. Very mossy. Eventually, part of this loop was closed. Closed for COVID-19? Like, what could be over there that's so like, oh, can't have people gathering over there? That was lame. But anyways, kept going. And yeah, Tyler's appreciating the moss as well. I wonder what it's like in spring. probably pretty wet here. You know, to need a boardwalk and all. And then, yeah, we came out to a flooded area. I mean, I'm assuming it's flooded. But, yeah. Walking out onto the rocks. Feet got a little bit wet. That's alright. Pretty nice, coast. Shoreline. Georgian Bay. Pretty nice. Artur and I jumped in. Got wet. That was nice. You know, it's nice to get refreshed after a hike. Lots of cool rock formations around here. Most of them aren't too big, but still kind of interesting to look at least. And then we're back onto the gravel trail. Not far from the car. Yeah. We would have checked out the visitor center, but there's a line to get in there, and it just wasn't worth it. So, no stickers for this trip, pretty much. Anyways, checked out Toba Murray more proper, I guess. And, yeah, it's busy as shit. We kind of just went to the end of the road and did a U-turn just to be like, yeah, I guess we went to the end. And, almost checked out a taco truck, but the line was too long, so we were just like, fuck it. Yep. Every now and then we've been seeing guys biking along the roads. I'm like, yeah, that's the dream. The biker dream. Anyways, now we're headed over to the Devil's Monument, which looked like a cool rock formation on Google Maps. And pretty short hike, 5-10 minutes, and you get to the rock. There it is down there. And this would have been a little bit underwhelming, but you're allowed to like go down there. So that's when it gets cool. There's the stairs, and lots of people with dogs. And the dogs are afraid of the stairs because it's kind of a steep stairs. So it took a while to get down, but once we're down here, it's like, wow, yeah, you just kind of go over to the Devil's Monument. That's pretty cool. So, you know, getting lots of good shots, I think. There's a little bit of a waterfall over here. Apparently in the spring, it's a lot bigger. That's what that lady right there told me. So, I believe it. But, as it is right now, it's pretty nice. Tranquil. And the monument from this side. Oh, yeah. That was cool. And, yeah, the rocks. They're pretty cool. Like, they look like they would be stacked. How they're, like, layered like that and all. But anyways, the beach area down here. It's a rocky beach. Pretty clean looking waters. Yeah. Heading back up now. Oh, before I left, gotta dunk my head in that waterfall. Feeling hot. think this might be a part of the Bruce Trail more properly. And it's cool. Every now and then come out to a rock like this and you get a little bit of a view. There's trees to the left, so didn't show the left, but I'll show it on the next view spot. Well, yeah, neat mushrooms over here as well. Very bright reds. Right here, this is the neat view. And in hindsight, a little bit spooky. You know, we were standing on this rock and didn't realize how outstretched it is. But makes for good pictures. So yeah, that trail lets out a little bit further in the parking lot, which is good for us because we walked for a bit to get there. And yeah, back on the road. So yeah, now we're driving over to Lion's Head. Stopped at the Food Land, got some buns. And then we thought we would maybe check out Lion's Head. Although, I don't know. How much different is it really going to be from Devil's Monument? Kind of just seems like some neat bluffs or cliffs. Maybe we're missing out, but we kind of decided to skip it. I mean, eventually we'll probably come back to the Bruce Peninsula when things are more normal. And we can actually go up that lookout tower. But until then, gonna go check out the Koran Ruins. It's like a house that was built and never finished. So, yeah, you know. I saw this on Google Maps and thought it'd be a cool stop when I was biking. And it was a cool stop. At least to me. I don't know. I like ruins. And, you know, a stone building. Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, head back to the car. Now we're just have a few more stops in Owen Sound, and our day trip might be over. Again, this is a thing that Google Maps was like, yo, this is open 24/7, which I guess maybe that's technically true. There's the observation tower, there's the Centennial Tower. The door was locked though, so you can't go up. What a rip. Oh well. It was only like 5 minutes away from this waterfall we're gonna check out. Pretty nice looking waterfall, I think. The group video did not turn out very well. Oh well. That's a nice spot that you just sort of pop in there. And yeah. I guess that's kind of it, guys. Pretty much now we're just headed back to Toronto. Recline the seat, relax for a while. There's that Walmart that didn't know what a tarp was when I was biking out here. And then we also stopped at that same McDonald's that we stopped at in the morning. This time it took them half an hour to make a junior chicken. It's kind of nuts. And when we got gas, we did it at the gas station McDonald's that I stopped at on that bike journey as well. The memories of the bike journey. I'll have to do that again one day. But yeah, pretty much back in Toronto now. Seems like a hellscape of a highway. And yeah, dropped off Arthur. And yeah, head back to my place now. So that's pretty much it, guys. Tyler's driving off into the night, and I'm heading home, also in the night. Later.